there to look at some pants that have elastic cuffs down at the bottom, and I'll rock those. You'll see me in those.
Some like
judo
pant style.
Right, and I'm thinking my dad could wear these when he practices his martial arts. And he's still raw. I mean, he's like, my dad's in his 60s, and he's still doing the MMA thing with guys in their 30s. I do not. Like, that doesn't have any reflection on me, but that's what my dad likes to do. So I'm taking my dad out there, and I'm showing him crazy shirts, and Dave's like, hey, man, Scott, who you met at the GABF, is going to be here next week. And I'm like, wow, that's pretty awesome. We should meet up. So I can't remember how it happened, but next thing you know, Scott's over at JDub's, and I'm giving him the tour, and I'm giving him our story. And next thing you know, we're partnering up, and to execute the contract and to see their facility in Honolulu, where they do all the printing. I went out to Honolulu and checked it out, and that's so we're teaming up with Crazy Shirts. And the thing is that just like our beers, it's not going to have JDubs on it if we don't believe in it. It's not going to have JDubs on it if I don't believe in it. And we believe in this product. I mean, this is what we wear. When you see us here at JDubs, we're rocking the Crazy Shirt. So for us, this is one of those, and so far anyway, I mean, and I'm confident it'll stay this way, but this is one of those partnerships that literally kind of fell into our lap. It was just one of those things that kind of happened naturally, and really awesome. So many things you have to, there's so much coordination and logistics and money spent and travel, et cetera. And I guess here there was with the money thing, with traveling to Honolulu, but a lot of times it's a lot more tough, hard work, I should say, than it was with this relationship. We just fell into it, and in the next few months, Crazy Shirt's going to be coming out with a bunch of JDub's T-shirts that we'll sell here in the tap room. We'll sell them through our website at jdubsbrewing.com, and we'll also sell them Crazy Shirts. We'll sell them on their website.
Oh, awesome!
So this is, and I just want to say I did a fun little silly post. When I was at Crazy Shirts, and if you wonder what my hair looks like when there's no
that was wave hair.
It's my dad nicknamed me Misto Fizzo, and that's why it does its own thing up there. But there was a couple people that were like, hey, this kind of called us out for not being local, and to me that was just like the most. And I'll say it here on the show. I wouldn't say it online, but there's a lot of vendors selling stuff to craft breweries that don't come from America. The vendors are middlemen who have a design team. They send the design off to China, and the shirts are sent to the brewers. And I'm not saying anything good, bad, or indifferent about that. But when you talk about supporting local, and there's a couple people that kind of said some stuff, kind of some hisses about us not supporting local. This is a Sarasota business, paying taxes in Sarasota. We all wear this stuff at the brewery, and all of these shirts are made in America, American-made product. And when so these are about as local as it gets for the most part. And on top of that, if you want to talk about, and I'll just say it, when it talk about supporting local, I don't really need to talk about that because Taylor spends 1 week in a month at our street team event. How many things have we done for our community here because we believe in it? So when it comes to supporting local and when it comes to partnering with Crazy Shirts, I'll put our record against any business out there. And I'm not saying better than. I don't think along those lines, but we've championed this community. We always will, and we've supported local. We put our money where our mouth is, literally, and we have supported local. This is supporting local, and we will continue to support local. I'm very proud to be partnering with Crazy Shirts, an American company, making their products in America and having a store here in Sarasota. So I just wanted to get that off my chest. And again, I wouldn't get it online. You say something like that, and you'll have,
15,000 people chiming in.
You have Michael Jackson eating popcorn in the back.
Yeah. So that's it. We're stoked about this, ramped about this Crazy Shirts. Something I want to talk about not Crazy Shirts, but Honolulu. Of course, me being the glorified beer enthusiast that I am, I went into, I checked out a lot of just the local convenience stores to see what their beer selection was. I posted a picture online on our JDubs Unfiltered page. Actually, Taylor did. He knows how to do it. I don't. But it's on our JDubs Unfiltered page on jdubsbrewing.com, and it's a picture of one of the cooler sets at a convenience store, and it was pretty much the same everywhere that I went. It was the big guys. There were almost no independent brewers, but I'm going to give a shout out to the ones that are from the mainland. Sierra Nevada Brewing Company. Sierra Nevada was represented there and was affordable, and I enjoyed a torpedo. Shout out to one of the sales reps here, two of them, Tom Stoffer and Kurt Vietti from Sierra Nevada. those guys are great. They work for Sierra Nevada here in Florida. And I took a picture and sent it to Kurt of me with my torpedo on my balcony, out on Waikiki Beach, enjoying one over there. So, and then the others were some of the guys over there, Maui Brewing Company, who I told you before, Crazy Shirts teams up with them too. Maui Brewing Company was out there, and there were just a few other. But outside of that, there was talk about Florida and needing to grow in some of the accounts. And some are great, obviously, but talk about needing to grow here, man, boy. And I'm sure a lot of it is just the logistics, the money spent to get your beer from the mainland over to Hawaii.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of room for improvement when it comes to craft beer from the places I went anyway. And there might be some that do a really good job, but from what I could tell, it was the big mega brewers. You can think of the players when you can just guess who they might be, and then really on one hand. And usually a couple fingers of the independent brewers. So that was the craft beer scene there that I saw. Although in the resorts and on draft, you could still find a lot of good craft beer and local craft beer. So that was a good sign. And another thing, I'll go ahead and admit it. I bought a selfie stick while I was in Hawaii.
Oh man!
I have made fun of selfie stick people since I first saw one. I don't know when. Guys, it will change your life. Go ahead. I see something going on over there, BK. What do you want to give?
No, I own a selfie stick. It was given to me as a Christmas present.
Dude,
I've never used it. I haven't.
It will change your life.
I don't think so.
It will change you. We should do a poll on Facebook that says, what do you think about selfie sticks or something of those lines? But what do you say, Taylor?
No.
Selfie sticks, yay or nay?
I've taken, 2 selfies.
It's about how many I had taken, but I had Kelly with me. I took my wife on this trip. So we were taking pictures of us.
What happens if you ask a stranger? Isn't it fun to ask a stranger?
Yo, that's my
Take
iPhone.
A picture of me. That's the original selfie stick is a stranger.
You know what
or a
an
family
iPhone
member.
costs to replace?
Yeah, I mean, you ever seen those movies where like, hey, will you take a picture of us? And then the guy takes the phone or the camera and takes off running?
They're movies, though. They're movies.
Yeah, that's right.
National
stuff
Lampoon's
happens in real
European
life.
Vacation.
Boom.
Stand back in the
Exactly.
water.
We won't.
A little further. Get into the... Get into the fountain. Play.
We
Show that
won't.
you're having a good time.
Splash.
Deuces.
We won't judge your selfie stick buying.
I'm a selfie stick fan now,
You
and
are
I'll
now.
call myself out. I've never been cool, so that's okay.
Do you have one of those fancy ones that's all like Bluetooth, so you just have to like press the button on the bottom and stuff?
Mine's not. Well, I press the button on the bottom, but it's got a little plug-in. It's got an actual. Little, It's
okay.
like $12.99 at one of the convenience stores.
See, now we need like selfie drones, and you just, they just hover around you.
What?
And you
A
blink,
selfie
blink
drone.
twice, and it just takes pictures of you.
That might be coming.
That's coming.
Dude. I'm gonna tell you.
Google's working on this.
I have converted. I'm a selfie stick fan now.
I'm really
selfie stick
scared.
Jeremy.
I'm scared.
You've gone to the dark side.
I've gone to. I own a selfie stick. It will change you.
I
My guys
all
are in
because of
shock right now.
Hawaii.
I don't even know what to say.
Kelly's
I got
gonna
nothing.
let Max
nothing.
play with it, and then it's gonna break.
That will probably happen.
Kelly, if
along
he
with
uses
every
it
other
too much,
material
hide
thing
it
I
from
care
him.
about.
Captain Insano is going to be breaking everything soon
Captain
these days.
Insano. Yeah, that's right. Oh, that's my
That's
nickname
great.
for Max, of course. One of the many nicknames for my little guy, Captain Insano.
Well, the question is, are you going to teach Max to use the selfie stick?
No, absolutely
Okay,
not.
good. All right, then you're good.
Once
All
he
right.
conquers,
Adults only.
Once he conquers, let's see, like literature, golf, math. After all those things,
Knows how to be a human being.
after all the important things, then maybe we'll talk about the selfie stick. But it's not a vanity thing, and it's just pretty cool when you're with somebody rather than holding that same, hey, let's take a picture of ourselves. You got that little thing? Looks like somebody else took it. It's dope.
Well, fantastic. Well, awesome. Congratulations on this partnership with Crazy Shirts. We're looking forward to the future, and we'll get some pictures posted of the items as soon as we can, as soon as we know exactly what we're getting. And
Enough about me. Let's talk about
news.
Live from JDub's, it's 5:54 p.m. Live from JDub's, it's BK and Chili, and they're going to be talking about the news stories.
The news.
Well, we'll let Jillian lead in today with a fun story. I heard one of my personal favorite breweries in the U.S. here, New Glarus up in Wisconsin, is going to begin canning. So, Jillian, why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
Ooh, canning. What a fun venture for a brewery to do. I remember canning here not too long ago, and now...
You're not perspiring right now nearly as much as you used to.
No, my fingers don't hurt quite as much. And, Sheila.
My fingers hurt.
All I can say is, Sheila.
Sheila. That was the name of our canning line.
I coined it Sheila. I don't know why, but it just it went together.
I like the sticker we had on it of Kanye Twitty.
Oh yes, yes.
Which was Kanye West dressed up as an '80s cowboy. It's pretty good. Kanye Twitty.
All right, so Wisconsin's second largest brewery, New Glarus Brewing, has announced that they are going to start offering 2 of their best-selling brand beers, Spotted Cow Farmhouse Ale and Moon Man Pale Ale, in cans coming up soon. So, I don't. Will we get that here in Florida?
No, we don't get any New Glarus stuff down here unless somebody brings us some.
Oh, will someone ship us some or share some when you find it?
Absolutely,
but yeah, they're going to
please.
be putting their stuff into cans, so that's pretty exciting. And BK, you said you're a big fan of New Glarus.
I am. They have some beers that I really enjoy, and unfortunately, I don't get to get them nearly enough because they aren't down here in Florida. So anybody that's traveling down here from the Chicago area or Wisconsin, feel free to bring me a bottle of anything
of
theirs.
Trunk for us.
Yeah, some
We'd like to
Serendipity
try
would be
it.
great. One of my favorites.
Belgian red, all the fruits.
All the fruits. It's like fruit juice in a can. I'm sure that's what some of this is going to be once they start canning even more. So,
all right. Well, speaking about canning, also adding into the canning world, Green Flash Brewing out of San Diego. They just announced recently that they're going to be canning 3 different beers. They're going to offer them year-round in 12-ounce cans. Jib? Is it Jib? Jibe?
Yep. Jib session.
Is it jib or jibe?
Jib or jibe? How do you say it? Tomato.
I don't know.
I'm not from San Diego.
San
Well,
Diego.
Jib, jibe.
San Diego.
San Diegans.
San Diego.
Where in the world is Carmen San Diego?
San Diego.
San Diegites. I believe it's San Diegites.
Is it?
So maybe we should go with jibe. I don't know.
Jibe.
Jibe Session IPA, Passion Fruit
I speak
Kicker,
jibe.
and C2C Zwickel Lager are going to begin.
Passion Fruit Kicker. Wait a second there.
It's
Green
not
Flag.
quite passion. It's not Passion of the Wheat.
Passion Wheat, you mean?
It's
Yeah,
passion. Well, I always say Passion of the Wheat. It's like the Passion of Jesus.
Oh, boy.
I gotta
This
say,
isn't one of those kind of shows, believe me.
Tune in Sunday for the Christian Hour.
anyways, so they're putting 3 of their beers into cans, and this will be the first time that they're actually canning any of their products. They said recently also that they're using Mobile West canning right now until they get things up and permanently running for themselves. There is C2C Zwickel. Oh, I'm sorry. Passion Fruit Kicker is actually not only going to be canned, it's also going to be bottled. So you'll be able to get that in both. So that's pretty cool on the canning scene. You're going to see more coming out in that respect.
That's good. You know what? Green Flash is here in Florida, and you can find it, and Green Flash makes phenomenal beer.
I think I've had some, yeah.
Not as prevalent as I think it should or could be, but that's not my ball of wax. But you can find it around Florida.
Absolutely. And we'll go into another fun one for people in Connecticut. You will officially soon be getting some New Belgium beer for the first time. They just entered Connecticut, which is the 44th U.S. state where New Belgium will be sold. It should begin rollout on about June 20th. So looking forward to those guys if you're up in Connecticut. You'll get your draft offerings of Fat Tire, Ranger, Citradelic, all those ones. All the ones that we know and love down here in Florida, you guys are finally going to be able to drink. So get up on that. That'll be...
Get up.
Get up on that.
Stay on the scene. Get on up.
like a sex machine.
Get on up.
That paper's gone.
We've been
Throw that
singing
one
and
back.
dancing all day
DK
long.
just
It's
We
Monday,
have.
guys.
We did. I know. I dropped the paper there. That's fine.
I'm going to
I'll
plug
clean it
our
up.
Snapchat, too, by the way. We just started a Snapchat, and
Oh, yeah.
you're going to see a lot of cool
BK
snaps.
was swirling chairs earlier. You guys should watch
I don't know
this.
how to use it, but the crew does, so I'm going to be taking lessons from
Yeah,
them.
we started
It should
using
be
it this
pretty
past
cool.
weekend.
Apparently,
Hit it
you
up at a
just hit
couple events.
record.
Yeah, I think. You hold it,
You have
and
to
then
hold it in.
gotta,
You only
like-
get 10 seconds.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You only get 10
Oh.
seconds.
It's a
so.
quickie. Yeah.
It is. But you can do as many of those as you want, so it works out. And another fun one, Russian River, out of as we all know.
What sheets are you looking at?
I'm skipping ahead a little bit
Okay.
before I go into the serious news
Oh,
stuff.
gotcha.
I'm
That's
getting
true. We're trying to
over
be fun
the.
and lighthearted before we get
So,
all serious.
Russian River chooses their second location in Windsor, California. So they're going to be leaving, possibly the Santa Rosa area. They submitted a proposal for a new 85,000 square foot production facility in Windsor, California. They've already purchased a 16-acre plot of land in the city. They're going to have a 175-seat restaurant, a tasting room, a gift shop, an elevated walkway for self-guided tours of the facility. So great for them. They're also going to do a hop yard and garden to growing all the ingredients for their